reasonably across the country, we've got a bumper harvest. But the question is, what if now these rains didn't come? We have not done enough irrigation to safeguard the country or make it food secure. And the projects like Thoke Dam, which should be giving Kenyans a hope, at least for 4 counties, the ones in Lower Eastern and Kajiado, to have irrigation. And even the Grand High Force Dam, which we have not yet invested in. So while looking at food security and the cost of living, when parents are unable to take their children to school, when the middle class feels overtaxed, and it is actually the middle class which takes care of the hustlers, the workers. It is the middle class who will give a little bit of labor or work to the lower class, and they will also earn a living. The moment the middle class cannot operate, cannot earn, at the moment life is very difficult for them, then it means very, very many Kenyans have no opportunity to take their children to school or to enjoy their daily living at a reasonable cost. I've had quite a number of proposals made to lower the cost of living. Mutata and myself, we had proceeded to the Constitutional Court, and we did not come out there empty-handed. Quite a number of issues, including the amendment of the Statutory Instruments Act, which this Senate had annulled some instruments. And the government or the National Assembly went on to process this finance bill, including that particular amendment, with the High Court and the Court of Appeal. I've now said the government, the ministers, whose instruments have expired and have been annulled by the Senate, should now come back to this Senate now that the mischievous amendment did not go through. The authority of the Senate has to be respected. The authority of the courts has to be respected. And it is important that we all follow the rule of law, and it makes life very easy for everybody. Therefore, these bipartisans are very, very important. We have the issue of the old people. The feedback which has been coming from the money sent to them is that some of these monies never get to these people. The system is not clear enough. The so-called 2,000 shillings at times they end up with 1,000. So I like the proposal that they be reasonably taken care of so that people can enjoy their old age in this country. We've got quite a number of senior citizens who are no longer working. Some have no children to support them. They have no land to farm, and they may not have the energy to farm. So that particular issue came up with the bipartisan, and it is very, very important we take care of all the old people, and we have a system which works, probably even a law or a policy, so that, in fact, most of them are proposing if their telephone numbers could be used and the money is wired there, it saves a lot of expenses for the country. Now that saving the cost of government is expensive. Mr. Speaker, on that particular one, sometimes you get surprised. A single minister who is not threatened by anybody at all goes with the 3 cars, you know, and has 10 people, you know, and no one is threatening your life. I'm sure if it was Cherargei who was a minister, would travel with 1 car, greeting people on the way and serving the nation. But there's no need for a minister to travel with 3 cars. And sometimes...
Senator Maanzo, there is a point of information. Okay. Would you wish to be informed?
No, I don't wish to be informed. I'm quite aware.
Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. So we must look in totality, you know, the cost of...
What is the point of order, Senator Cherargei?
Mr. Speaker, sir, is it in order understanding 105 of our Senate standing orders for Senator Maanzo to mislead the country? Yet at the moment, all was there under the vulnerable group are being paid through an M-Pesa. So is it in order for him to not alter the statement and mislead the entire House and the Republic? Or he should be informed of the same?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I said the information I have, and this is a feedback. This M-Pesa is not yet to everybody. There are some chiefs or other people through that system who are still, even some of these old people, Mr. Speaker, have to go, you know, have to use their relatives, you know, to be able to access this money. So the point I'm making is that we really have to make the older people comfortable, and if we can come up with a better system